Derek Carr has made it clear he is a big fan of Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza, the 2025 Heisman Trophy winner who led the whose year?
Who's Heisers? Hausers.
To a historic undefeated 16-0 season capped by their first ever national championship win over Miami. Mendoza's stats speak for themselves. 3,535 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, and a 71.5% completion rate. Despite this, Carr advises the Las Vegas Raiders against rushing to draft Mendoza with the first overall pick, highlighting the team's many roster deficiencies, especially on the offensive line. Carr stresses that without fixing these holes, Mendoza could face a brutal rookie season.
Let's take a look at the video.
There's no young quarterback that you're just going to insert.
Right.
Unless they fix other things.
Yeah.
If you just go out there and say, the quarterback's coming, he's going to fix it. Geno can read coverage.
Yeah.
Geno knows where to go with
Aiden
the ball.
can go in and play.
Aiden knows coverage.
Yeah.
He can read the,
Yeah.
There's no young guy that's going to know more ball than them right now.
No.
You see what I'm
100%
saying?
with you.
I don't see someone that is just so crazy different schematically like a Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Or someone that you can just come in and run something totally different.
Yeah, and like even going back to like, do you just see the most impressive pocket pass you've ever? Like Mendoza's a good player. He makes some big throws and like,
of course.
But all of the components around him are conducive to his success.
He has a really good team around him.
The offensive lineman won the bowl game MVP.
That's right.
Right. So that means they have a good group. That should tell you something.
Of course. Is Mendoza good enough to be the number one pick? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
So, but what we're doing is
I'm trying to protect him.
We're anti-narrative.
I'm
Because
anti-narrative.
all we're going to do, and I'm going to go on the NFL Network, and I'm probably going to say Mendoza is going to be the number one pick because that's what everyone says.
Of course.
Everyone does. But in reality, if we're really here to fix the Raiders,
Build the trenches.
we're here to build the trenches.
Build the trenches.
And so the Raiders, coming off a dismal 3-14 record, hold the number one pick and are widely expected to select Mendoza. Minority owner Tom Brady and GM John Spytek are reportedly scouting offensive-minded head coaches to support Mendoza's development. Betting markets heavily favor Mendoza as the first pick, but speculation about trades for veterans like Lamar Jackson lingers. Spotlight is on the Raiders to decide whether to rebuild around Mendoza carefully or risk burning their top draft choice. Now, because there has been a lot of speculation about the Lamar Jackson thing. And to speak on what Derek Carr said, Derek Carr know better than everybody. He played for the Raiders. They can get, and Derek Carr, I don't care what anybody say. Y'all can talk all this shit you want because there's just been some crazy discourse around Derek Carr since forever of him being a Raider. They're like, oh, he's not that good. Derek Carr, when he had a lights out offense, he delivered, I feel. But like he said, and the Raiders never fully built the team to what they should have been playoff wise. It was like the offense would be excellent and the defense is shit. What are you going to do with that? The offense can't carry the team every game. And then there was also, it just never lined up. There was also games where the defense was really good and the offense wasn't on the same level. So, you got to build the team through and through. So I 100% agree. But the Raiders have ample cap space to get that done through free agency. I'm hell yeah agree that they need to fix that offensive line. The weapons are there. You got Bowers, you got Genty, you got Trey Tucker, you got what's his name? I want to call him Michael Myers. You got the other tight end Big Mike, they call him whatever. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name. They got the weapons on offense. They're there. They need to fix that O-line immediately, and they have the money to do so. And they also need to fix that defense because that shit was garbage. And they need to build up the team. But do I think that they should draft Mendoza? Absolutely, because at the end of the day, they in quarterback purgatory. They ain't been their quarterback. Yeah, people are like, oh, y'all love Derek Carr so much. He was only average. Well, he looked like he was light years ahead of the quarterbacks we've had since him. This team has been horrible. So I still think they still need to get their quarterback. Yes, they need to build a team up around him, and they can do that, but they still need to get their quarterback. And I don't agree with trading for Lamar. I think you can use that capital to build up the rest of the team. I think that takes too much capital, especially. Is Lamar a game changer? Absolutely. We're talking about Lamar damn Jackson. But you don't go out and then get a Lamar damn Jackson if the rest of the team ain't built up. You need you need that capital to build that team up, I feel like. Why use all that capital for one player when your team isn't even built to, if they were already like, if it was a situation where it was already built up and they're like, we just need a quarterback, hell yeah, you go get you a Lamar Jackson. But that is not the case. You need a quarterback and then some. You get your rookie quarterback. You get them basically, you know, if you're drafting them, you're getting them on discount for at least 4 to 5 years. Really 4, because if they're doing good, they get a contract extension on year 4 or whatever. And then you build the rest of the team. You build the rest of the team with the money. If you trade for Lamar, you're giving up picks. You're taking on his salary. You're taking on his contract. You know, that takes away from the other monies you need to build the rest of the team. And I don't think that's a move the Raiders should make because they don't have the rest of the team together. Use that number 1 pick, get your quarterback, build the rest of your team with the capital that you have. That's what they should do.
Mendoza transferred from Cal to Indiana in 2025, where he exploded into the national scene. His brother, Alberto Mendoza, was Indiana's backup quarterback during the championship run. Mendoza holds a business administration degree and keeps a low profile on social media. Do you want to talk about the 16-0 blowout by the Indiana and their championship win?
He is a tough quarterback. Because, yeah, did you see that run he did to get that last touchdown? That man, he in the game. Yeah. He in it to win it. And a quarterback like that, like Derek Carr said, you build around a man like that. He is not going to come in and be Superman. At Indiana, he had a great team around him. And the Raiders need to do the same thing. This could literally be a pivoting point for this franchise if they do it the right way. Tom Brady, this is on your shoulders. You better.
Right.
Stop playing.
Raiders offseason cap space is expected to be used heavily on offensive line upgrades. Coaching candidates Clint Kubiak and Davis Webb are favored to be hired to develop Mendoza.
And those are some good options. Great options. So, like I said, this is a pivotal offseason. Please, Raiders, do it right. Be good in my lifetime. That 2002, all that crap don't really matter to me because I wasn't old enough to appreciate it. And even then, if I was old enough to appreciate it, I would be mad because y'all lost in the Super Bowl and y'all didn't really, a whole thing was crazy. That whole thing was crazy. So
what about the fear mongering and the misinformation about Max Crosby in the earlier months?
Honestly, I'm not gonna say I don't care no more. Max Crosby, I love that man on the Raiders. He is so passionate, but I think we've all gotten to the point where it's been threatened against. You know, Raider fans are passionate. They don't want to lose the people that are stars on the team, and it's always going to be a speculation every offseason. But like we said, this is a pivotal offseason. They need to do this right. Right. And, you know, you got to trust the people in charge. And if they think that this is going to be the season where if somebody's offering crazy compensation for them to get Max Crosby, there's a lot of speculation that this season may be the season because of that way the season ended, pulling him needing surgery. Do I think that it's going to happen? Personally, no. But, you know, we talking about the same organization that traded Khalil Mack. So I don't know. But do I think it's going to happen? No. You know what I mean? Like stranger things have happened. It's not far-fetched either. But would I be surprised if it happened? No. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I'm to the point right now where I don't care no more. I just want them to build that team right, because they didn't suck for so long. I'm tired of us holding on hope to one person. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we love Max Crosby, but they still been losing hella bad. So I'm like, if y'all can, change this team around, and if that means giving up, and Max Crosby deserves to go to a team that's going to win now too. He is an excellent player. And if that means trading him to a team that's ready to win now, that's willing to give up the capital for Max, hey, so be it. Max Crosby is, to me, another version of a Raider that bleeds silver and black for real. I mean, the man got the team tatted all over him,
Hey.
But he, at the end of the day, he want to win. And I don't feel like he would be opposed to go to a winning team. Mm-hmm. But he want to win with the Raiders. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. I just hope at the end of the day, whatever is done in that situation is best for him and is best for the team. And if that means staying together and that's best for them, then stay together. But if it means splitting up and that's best for them, then split up. You can't, as a fan of the team, you can't be a fan of the player. And the fans know this, especially Raider fans. You got to be a fan of the team. Because players come and go. We done lost a lot of people, and that's going to break your heart. So as long as, as time goes on, you learn to be a fan of your team. If you're going to be a fan of your team, be a fan of your team. Don't be attached to the players, because they come and go. They come and go. They're always going to come and go. You got to be okay with that.
Comment below your thoughts, you Raider fans out there. What do you guys think about that, what she said?